Hello and welcome to another Bushwhacker review. Today we are going to be taking a look at NASCAR Authentics Wave 11 for 2021. As you probably noticed, this video is going to be a little bit different, and so are reviews going forward with Authentics. I did a poll on Instagram last week asking if people would rather have me do the videos how I have been doing them, or take a look at each individual car's packaging, go through the little insert pieces and actually open the packages on screen. And 57% of people voted for that, and only 43% of people voted for me to do them how I have been doing them. So for at least the next couple videos, I'm going to test out how this works. So we're going to, take a look at each vehicle's individual packaging, because there is a lot more detail nowadays. Like, as you can see on this one, you see the number has the design of the truck behind it. You got a picture of mac and cheese, Jordan Anderson Racing. Like, the packaging has gotten way better. Because, it used to be no reason to look at the packages because they were always just like a generic box. Then later they added just some color of the car to the box. But then it was like this year they really stepped their game up. They've started adding some of the cars, like the candy cars, have pictures of the candy on them or like this. Or they have parts of the design of the car on them. Like, they've really stepped their game up. So I thought it would be kind of cool to take a look at each individual packaging and everything. And I did a poll and that's what people wanted to see. So that's what we'll do. So why don't we just hop right into this one immediately. We've got our first truck and the only truck in this wave. We've got Bobby and Roger Reyus's I Love Mac and Cheese truck for Jordan Anderson Racing. This is a fantastic truck. I'm so glad that this got produced. I'm very tempted to get the 124 of this truck. I haven't gotten it yet, but I'm very tempted to get it just because it is so funny. Like I said, this is a very good wave. You see this wave has Xfinity, Truck, and Cup, as well as small teams, big teams, throwbacks, patriotic cars, just special cars. Really solid wave right here. Like I said, I already shut off the packaging on this one, but we're going to take a look at each packaging, and then I will just crack these puppies open on video. Some of these will be easier to open than others, but why don't we just hop right into it. Here's the sticker that this one comes with. It says, I Heart Mac and Cheese and More, Jordan Anderson Racing. Got the three with some of the design of the truck. Got a piece of cheese and a piece of macaroni, and Jordan Anderson Racing. White background. Here is the truck itself. Like I said, just fantastic. I absolutely love that this got into Authentics and this got produced at all. I got to see this truck at Watkins Glen. Said both of these drivers aren't very good. I forget exactly which one was at Watkins Glen, but he made himself look really bad in that race, and he was just kind of a joke. He was so off pace. I don't know. It's really cool they brought in such a fun sponsor in, but I feel like these drivers are the worst kind of pay drivers where they just bring in with a sponsor and they barely can drive. Like I said, this is a beautiful, beautiful truck. I love you got the string cheese down, the picture of cheese, the mac and cheese. You got the picture of the macaroni and the picture of cheese on the back like it was on that sticker. We have been known to be a little cheesy on the back bumper. Just beautiful. I'm so happy this ended up in Authentics. I'm sure this is going to be a popular one on the pegs. This one might be hard to get. I definitely want to get a second one of these because I want to keep one of these sealed just because it's so funny. But there we have the first vehicle of the wave. Now I know we hop into the next one. We'll take a look at the Xfinity car. We've got Ty Gibbs Pristine Auctions 54. I believe he raced this at Phoenix in the spring last year. One of the few Ty Gibbs cars they could actually produce last year. See, the packaging of this one isn't as exciting. Got the black, got the red with the checkered. You have a little bit of the design of the car behind the number up there, as well as on the back of the card. I said the back of the card is pretty much the same on all of them. It just shows the whole wave. No reason to take a look at that every time, but why don't we crack this one open? This one's sticker is, again, just the black with the pitch of the car right there. Pristine Auctions, number 54, and Ty Gibbs with Ty Gibbs' little logo right there. Here is the car itself. So this is one of the first cars that actually got produced. Man, that one's, I thought that was shoved up in there, but I was just pushing it up in there. One of the first cars they could actually produce for Ty Gibbs, because Ty Gibbs was primarily sponsored by Monster Energy, and then he won his first race at Daytona, the road course, in the Monster Energy car, so they couldn't produce anything. But everyone likes Ty Gibbs, and everyone was kind of they wanted Ty Gibbs diecast. I think I remember correctly, Pristine Auctions, randomly on Twitter were don't worry, we'll be able to get some diecast produced. It's oh, they're sponsoring him, and then we got this. So we only got, 3 different Ty Gibbs diecast produced last year. We got this one. We got his Interstate Batteries Darlington throwback, and then his Charlotte unsponsored race win. I believe those are the 3 that actually got produced last year. Unless I'm forgetting one, but so far they haven't actually offered a single one this year. As of recording this video, he won a race with the monster car, so they can't produce that. Then he won a race with the Sports Clips car at Atlanta. So as of recording this video, they haven't offered that yet, but I'd be kind of shocked if they didn't offer that. Pretty nice paint scheme. You got some matte black and white with the red down the side. So you got the rookie stripes on the back. We haven't really gotten many Supras and Authentics, if I'm not mistaken. I'm trying to think of, like, have we gotten any Supras and Authentics before? Have they offered any of Kyle Busch's Supras? I said I'm probably forgetting one, but I really cannot remember many Supras and Authentics. There's probably at least one that exists that I'm forgetting about, but hopefully we get some of Kyle Busch's Xfinity race wins and Authentics this year. You know, he won all 5 of his races, and they're making a 5-pack of regular, like, Gold Series 164s of all the race wins, so hopefully we see some of those. But there's that one. Next up, why don't we take a look at probably the weakest car of the entire wave. We've got Alex Bowman's Ally Patriotic car from the Coca-Cola 600. I said this car is just not very exciting to me. But, see, the packaging just has the red and blue stripes like the Ally logo. That's pretty cool. Got the military 48 up there. Other than that, got the regular stuff. Let's crack it open. Here is the sticker. You got the red, white, and blue Ally logo. Got the Ally logo with the military dog tags. That's really cool. Number 48 and Alex Bowman. So it's not really a bad paint scheme or anything. It's just, out of all the cars in this wave, this is definitely the weakest. You know, everything else just has, like, is a little bit more interesting than just kind of a patriotic Ally car. Because honestly, I did like Jimmy Johnson's 2020 patriotic Ally car more. It had that military green with, like, the panels and everything, where they kind of kept the same basic idea as this one, but it's just, like, matte black with a red, white, and blue Ally logo. I don't know. This one just doesn't really do it for me as much. Just looks a little bit too plain for me. But you see it again, has the race date on the side, no step. I do love that side. I do really love that patriotic Ally A with the military dog tags hanging off it. It's a really cool touch. Like I said, it's definitely the weakest of the wave. Only Hendrick car in this wave. That's nice to see. You know, for a while there, it was getting to the point where we had, like, you know, half the wave was like Chase Elliott or Hendrick or something. And it's kind of nice to get, you know, more small team cars and such. Next up, why don't we take a look at Kevin Harvick's Mobile 1000 Gold car. I just recently reviewed the 124 of this car if you want a more in-depth review of it. This is the car he raced at COTA. You see, this one has some really interesting packaging. You see, you got all the picture of money up here by the 4. You got a nice picture of the Pegasus on the card and everything. That looks fantastic. Got the gold and the red beyond that. There's the back of the card. Crack it open. Here is the sticker. Pretty cool. Got Mobile 1, mobile1000.com, a number 4, and you have all of the $100 bills behind it. Pretty nice. One thing I feel like pointing out is, like, why do they never, like, change up the inserts anymore? Used to have, like, hoods and a bunch of different stuff. Now they're literally just all the same square stickers. Here's the car itself. I absolutely love this paint scheme. Like I said, I do have reviewed the 124 if you haven't seen that yet. Just a beautiful paint scheme. Solid metallic gold with the money down the side. You know, the first time we got the Pegasus back. Like I said in that video, Mobile really stepped up their game this year. Oh, wow, that is hideous. What in the world happened there? What the hell? Is that a piece of... I think it's part of, like, the Mobile 1000 quarter panel decal crumpled up right there. Wow. So Lionel doesn't really fix their quality control issues, as we can see here. Especially, that's even worse on the right side, because you're not going to be able to see that from the packaging. There's no way you can, like, see that and be like, oh, I'll just wait till I find another one. Like, geez, that's bad. But anyways, back to the paint scheme. Like I said, I love this car. It's just the solid metallic gold with the money. Mobile really stepped their game up. So they ran this. They had that cool road trip car, which I very well might get the 124 of. They had, like, a patriotic car. You had Chase Briscoe ran a beautiful silver Mobile 1 car that, sadly, they didn't even offer. I hate when Lionel just completely ignores the car, doesn't even give it a chance. But beautiful, beautiful paint scheme. Great choice for Authentics. Next up, we'll take a look at Kyle Busch's Ethel M Chocolates Toyota from Las Vegas in the spring. This one has a teal packaging. You see you got a picture of the candy behind the number up there. Something interesting to note about this car that bothers me is for some reason, you know, the package is the one shade, kind of matches the car, and then, I don't know if it's coming across, but the sticker is a completely different shade of green from the package in the car. Could you guys not print a sticker that's the same color as the car in the package? I don't know. Just weird to me. There is the back of the card. Said here is the sticker. Like I said, you can see right there. I don't know if it's coming across on camera, but they're completely different shades. So you got Ethel M Chocolates, got Kyle Busch's signature, number 18, and a couple picture of the Ethel M, like, truffles. Here is the car itself. Said I really do love this car. I've reviewed the 124 of this as well. I just love how unique this is. Like, this has got to be one of the most unique Mars candy cars we've ever gotten in the history of Mars in NASCAR. This car did make a return on the next-gen car at Las Vegas this season. I'll probably get the diecast of that just because it actually, you know, they moved over Ethel, so this doesn't say Ethel M Chotes on it anymore. That was the one funny thing that everyone was laughing about with this car, is especially on the left side, it literally says Ethel M Chotes. You can actually see part of the C on this one. You couldn't really see it on the 124. This year they did remedy that situation and move the Ethel M logo over, so it no longer says Chotes. It just says chocolate, like right there. So that's nice to see. Definitely a good choice for Authentics. Said Kyle Busch's candy cars always sell well. Definitely a really cool choice. Next up, we've got Bubba Wallace's Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar Toyota. I believe he raced this at Kansas in May last year. Nothing really fancy on the package of this one. Got the black 23 up there with the black and the red. Surprised they didn't put like maybe a bottle of Coca-Cola or something on it. Coca-Cola. Dr. Pepper on it. But back of the card right there. Let's crack it open. Here is the car itself. And here is the sticker. So you got some of the design of the car with the black and the red with the silver. Dr. Pepper, established 1885. Zero Sugar, Bubba Wallace 23. This is one of 3 different Dr. Pepper paint schemes Bubba Wallace ran last year. He ran this one, he ran that fan vote one at Road America, and then he ran a third one at Las Vegas in the fall, which Lionel ignored. The other 2 are getting produced, but they just completely didn't even offer that fall one for some reason. This year he has a pretty cool car with that Dr. Pepper, like, cream soda car. I'm even partially tempted to pick up the 124 of that one, because that one looks pretty cool. This one's solid paint scheme, but just really nothing special. Like I said, it's really kind of generic looking. You just got red with some black around the back and a little black on the hood. More messes on the right side of the car right there. What's going on with the right side of these cars? It's so odd. Is it just because they're like, maybe they're rushing them so much that they're like, because they're pressed against the piece of plastic, it's like rubbing some of it off? I don't know. Said Bubba Wallace is always popular, so anytime they can squeeze a Bubba Wallace car into a wave, it's good. Next up, we've got Erik Jones, United States Air Force Tuskegee Airman Chevy from Talladega in the spring. Package this one, you see it does have some of the red and yellow striping like the car. That's pretty cool. Gray, got the 43 with the red and yellow background up there. There is the back of the card. Here is the sticker. Basically just the side of the car. You got the gray with the yellow and the red. Got a little 43, United States Air Force, and a picture of the Air Force logo right there. Here is the car itself. I have reviewed the 124 of this one as well if you want to, take a more detailed review of it. Fantastic car. I always love these Air Force cars. Although this year's really isn't too exciting, but all these past ones have been great. So my only complaint about this car is I wish it was metallic silver, because the IndyCar version of this paint scheme was metallic silver, so that would have definitely, enhanced it even more. But this is definitely a cool car to have in Authentics. The Air Force cars are always popular, so I'm sure this one will sell quite well. It's kind of the funny thing is, M2 actually released, they for some reason seem to be copying the NASCAR paint scheme, because they released like a sort of plain Air Force themed like hauler and car last year or a couple of years ago that was basically the Warthog. And then I randomly saw like a few months ago where they actually had a Tuskegee Airman themed hauler and like Mustang. So that's kind of funny. I might have to pick that up. And I don't know, maybe I'll do a review of it or not. I don't know. But I wonder if they're doing that on purpose so people buy the Authentic and then buy their M2 hauler and put the Authentic on the hauler. I don't know. Next up, we've got LaJoie's Xerox Alan Kowicki Darlington Throwback. Another one that I have reviewed the 124 of already. Said this wave has a lot of my favorite paint schemes of the year in it, so said very, very solid wave right here. You see the top of the card actually has a little bit of the kind of gradient fade of the side of the car with the red fading to the yellow. Got that Alan Kowicki number 7 with the white behind it. There is the back of the card. Here is the sticker. Again, got that beautiful Alan Kowicki 7 font, a big Xerox logo, LaJoie, and the stripe that's on the side of the Alan Kowicki paint scheme. Here is the car itself. It's an absolutely beautiful car, and this is definitely like top tier throwback right here. I said this is one of those that's probably in the top 10 throwbacks we've ever gotten. It's just so perfect. The paint scheme, got the number, got the 7 font, everything. Got the original sponsor back, just flawless. They're actually they are releasing a hauler of this, an Authentics hauler of this Alan Kowicki car. I'm definitely going to have to find a way to get that hauler because that looks fantastic. This would be really cool to have an Alan Kowicki throwback hauler and car. Got to get that. Got to get one of the original Alan Kowicki Xerox diecast to go with this, but just beautiful. Really happy this ended up in Authentics. I wonder if the Anthony Alfredo end up in Authentics, because we got the, Chase Elliott Hooters in Authentics. We got this one, so it'd be cool to get all 3 of the Alan Kowicki throwbacks in Authentics. And last of the wave, we've got Joey Gase's Register Me Davey Allison tribute. He ran this at Talladega last year. This is fantastic that we have a Joey Gase Rick Ware racing car in Authentics on retail shelves. Like, that is fantastic. See the top of the card has the black, yellow, and red, and you see it says, in honor of organ donor hero, Davey Allison, up there. That is basically the logo on the hood, kind of supposed to be the Texaco circle. So you got the beautiful Davey Allison 28 font back there. There's the back of the card. Crack it open, you see you got the sticker right here. Got black with the yellow and red, registerme.org/28. Got the circle again, 28 forever with Davey Allison's signature. Fantastic stuff right there. And here is the car itself. They are producing a 124 of this too if you want to get that. Everyone might pick this up because this is really cool. Like I said, just awesome to get a Rick Ware racing car in Authentics on retail shelves. They actually did release a Davey Allison hauler in Authentics like a year or two ago. What's that? That one kind of, I hated that in a way just because it was like, oh, a Davey Allison hauler. Does that mean we're going to get like a Davey Allison Authentic? Or are we going to get like a Davey Allison Classics release or something? And then nothing ever came of it. It's kind of weird. But I guess this one, you can now put this one with that hauler if you got it. I never actually saw that hauler. I wanted to pick it up. But I wonder if they were planning to release some sort of Davey Allison car. And maybe there was some licensing issue that stopped them. I don't know. Like I said, they did kind of, find ways to recreate the Texaco paint scheme. You have the red circle where the Texaco logo was, with the, Haviland logo would have been under it. Just really cool. See the back bumper, you got 28 Davey Allison and a picture of Davey. Just a great, great release. Like I said, this is a fantastic wave right here. Just great cars all around. I said the only really car I'm not really a fan of in this wave is the Alex Bowman Patriotic Ally, but which, like I said, it is kind of interesting. There's no Chase Elliott's in this wave. We've had a couple waves in a row without Chase Elliott. For a while there, it seemed like they were just forced a Chase Elliott into every single wave. So it's kind of cool we haven't had one. I'm not really sure what they would even release as far as Chase Elliott goes. I guess you want some of his race wins or maybe that Children's Hospital car he ran at the Southern 500. But, I don't know. I said it does seem like they are still going to keep continuing these waves until the next gen comes out. Which Lionel did botch the reveal of this wave. This wave was being found in storage for like 2 or 3 weeks before they actually revealed it for some reason. And to really show they did kind of delay revealing it for whatever reason, literally less than a week after revealing this wave, they revealed wave 12. So that was like, that never happens that they revealed 2 waves that close together. So You could tell they were probably supposed to reveal this wave like 3-4 weeks ago and didn't for whatever reason. But Wave 12 is another fantastic wave. I can't wait to get my hands on that wave. That wave has like 4 or 5 exclusives. So I'm pretty sure that I don't really think there's any exclusives in this set. I'm pretty sure all of these are getting produced in some form beyond this. I don't know if any of the 164s of any of these got DNP'd, but I'm pretty sure that these all got produced in 164 scale. Maybe the Pristine Auctions car, but if for some reason want to, or no, I think they got produced as a Gold Series. I don't know. Said if you want this wave, it is in stores right now. It's being found at Targets and Walmarts. I said some of the stores are probably already maybe getting Wave 12, so who knows, but said, let me know what you thought of this style of review. Like I said, I did the poll, and this was definitely the more popular video, so I'm definitely going to do this for at least the next couple videos to see how it goes. But I said it definitely is worth taking a look at the packaging more now, just because they are more detailed. But remember, for all of your diecast needs, you can go to circlebdiecast.com, and if you use the code BWhack, you can get free shipping on any order over $20. So do that if you want anything. But I think that's pretty much all there is to say. This has been a review of the NASCAR Authentics Wave 11 for 2021. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.